Okay, welcome back. So I'm back again looking at excuse me, looking at the charts. So let's start with platinum. Right, platinum on the daily. You can see we had a nice move to the upside. It hit this pivot level, and then it came back to this pivot level. Came all the way down to the 20-day moving average, and it bounced back up. Now we're looking at a bullish candle. That's on the higher time frame, which is the daily. And now let's look at it from the 4-hour time frame. You can see that pullback here brought it all the way down to this level. Then we have a quick reversal, right? This right here is the resistance level that needs to be broken. But as you can see, now we're having some sideways movement. Okay. So what I see here is that this is the pivot level here for the daily. So this is the level that would have been, if I was in a trade to sell, I would have used this level as a first target. Okay, so look at it on the 4-hour. You can see here that the market came down to this level, and now it's just playing around this level. Yeah, came down but reversed straight back through the level, above the level. Now we have the sideways movement. So we have the V shape here. Right now we have a sideways movement, and we're waiting for a breakout from this level. Okay, at the same time, we're also waiting for the moving average from on the hourly time frame to be in order first before you enter. So this might take a few days based on how the hourly moving average is, right? We're already seeing some distance between the 50 and the 20 moving average. So it's going to take another while for it to come back together and then cross back over. So I see another more sideways movement here. That explains it because we're on holiday, which is just in here is the 2nd of January, and the big boys are just gradually coming back in. The big banks are gradually coming back in, and obviously they're not going to come back in and just start trading like that. They have to come back in, analyze the market, and start loading up. So that's what we're seeing here. People are loading up their bags for a trade, whether or not they want the market to go up or down. So we just have to wait and see what they want to do. Okay. So I have my lines here to show the sideways movement, and this line would be my indicator that once the candle breaks above this level and close above this level, then I'll be happy to make an entry. Okay. If it closes below this level, for me, if it closes below this level here and below the 50, then we could possibly look at maybe another leg down towards the 200. And this 200 level, let's see what it is. Let's see what it is on the, okay, so you can see this 200 on the 4-hour is basically this level here, this pivot level. Now, would the market come back down to this level? Let's see. All right, just have to wait and see. So if it comes down and let's say the market breaks down and closes here, for me, I'll be happy to take a trade to this level here. My stop loss will be above here. Okay, it'll be above here. So basically, in order to hit my stop loss, you have to get through this level you have to get to this level. And at some point, if it gets to this level and close, then you know that the market is stronger to the upside. Okay. So that's my analysis for platinum. We have gold here. Yeah. So remember in the previous video, I indicated that all three of these precious metals, gold, silver, and platinum, are looking bearish. And as you can see, it's bearish. It was at this point I said that it's looking bearish and it's looking to continue to the downside. And it did that on platinum, did that on gold, and it also did that on silver. Right? So this was my level here on the 4 hour. Why this is my level on the 4 hour? Because on the daily, this is the pivot line. And you can see the market had a strong candle, bringing all the way down to the pivot line, broke through, but did not close below. Then, as you can see, it's moving sideways now at this level. Okay, so it tells me that this level is very strong. It's very strong, and it's unlikely that we would have further movement to the downside. Right? Unlikely. We don't know. Unlikely. We just have to wait and see. Okay. And in the previous video, I did say that we will, if we have a breakdown, you're gonna start to see some sideways movement here, and which we are seeing here. We're seeing some sideways movement at this level in gold, right? So what I would like to see what happens next in preparation for the banks to fully come back in is see, we have this V shape here, right? That's fine. Sorry. I would like to see a V shape, sideways movement, and then breakout. Then I'll make the trade as long as it's above the 20-day moving average, and as long as this is in order, right? Then I'll make the trade, right? Or it might even retouch this level here, or even come back down to this level. We don't know, right? So for now, gold doesn't have any indication that tells me what it wants to do. It doesn't have any defined sideways movement. So we just have to wait and see. So it's like platinum, where I did the lines here, because we do have the V-shape sideways movement here already, but we don't see that in gold. Right? Let's look at silver. Silver, the same thing. We don't see that in silver. We did have some sideways movement here, but on silver, you can see here the moving average is not in order. So I only make trades once the moving averages are in order, and not just in order on the 4 hour, but in order on hourly, the 4 hour, and the daily, right? So on the 3 time frames. Obviously, if you're this is me swing trading, so if you're doing day trading and you're trading on a lower time frame, then you would need to do 3 time frames. So for example, if you're trading, making entries based on the hourly, then your higher time frame would be the 4 hour, and your lower time frame would be the 15 minutes. Okay. Right, so there's not much happening on silver. We do have sideways movement on the daily. You can see the big candle came down to the pivot line, which is a very strong support level. So basically the same thing that's happening in all three precious metals. And platinum is the only one that's giving me indication that it wants to do something. That it wants to do something. All right, and that's it. Excuse me. So we just have to wait and be patient. Wait for that perfect time. Make sure everything is lined up, and we're good to go. So that's it for today. My analysis for today. Every now and then I check the charts, but when I do see something interesting, I do make a video and show you guys my analysis. Yeah. So for me now, there's no trades to take today. It's now 7 o'clock in the evening. That means we have to wait until tomorrow to see if anything would happen. Okay. So yeah. So good night. Hope this was helpful. I hope my courses has been helpful for you. I want you to know and understand trading just by watching these videos, right? So if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, send me a message. Any questions that you have, my Telegram is in the description, so you can message me on Telegram. Any questions that you have, please shoot. I'm here for you. Again, if you want one-to-one service where I can properly mentor you, tutor you, then we can have further conversation about that. All right, so hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Peace. I'm out.